TikTok just released a brand new algorithm update that makes it easier than ever before for you to go viral on TikTok. All you need to do is make sure that you're making the 5 changes I shared with you in this video that just helped this creator go viral and this creator go viral several different times. And before they went viral, they didn't have that many followers and they were struggling to grow. And they were probably in the same position that you're in right now, except they made these 5 changes and didn't skip any. Change number 1 is you need to take the color of the text that you are putting on your subtitles or even on your hook way more seriously on TikTok. And to prove this to you, I want to go through a bunch of different posts right now and see if something stands out to you. Okay, so check this out. If we are over here on TikTok, let's say that we come over to the For You page and I am going to pause this quick. What we're going to find is black and white text right here. If we scroll down, yellow text right here. If we scroll down, black and white text, no text on this one, no text on this one, black and white text, no text, black and white text. We scroll down one more time, black and white text. So what are you noticing? Every single video that does well on TikTok has the same type of text. It has black and white text, it has yellow text, or in some cases, it has red text. Now, what I would strongly suggest that you do is match this to the vibe of your video. If what you are doing is a warning or what you're doing is going to be some type of breaking news, make it red. If what you're doing is going to be something super powerful, make it yellow. Otherwise, just stick to black and white. Because if you're adding in pink text or you're adding in some crazy blue or some crazy green, you're actually going to stop people from watching your content. You're going to stop the TikTok algorithm from pushing it out. I know that it sounds crazy, but we could literally scroll here on the For You page forever and hardly are we going to come across anything other than that. In fact, here's an example of how you could use red. She brought a cereal $1 bill to Pawn Stars. Again, this $1 bill right here actually captures people's attention. It's exactly why I would stick with black and white, red when you want something to stand out, and yellow when you want something to stand out. And I'm telling you, if you look at the far majority of successful content, it all follows this same exact strategy, which is why you shouldn't be deviating from it. And I know it sounds like something simple, but it's really these small little changes that add up to the difference between why you're not going viral right now or why your competitors are going viral and you're not. Change number 2 is you need to make sure that you're using the correct metadata in your post, because at the end of the day, what TikTok is doing is they're deciphering your content with AI in order to determine if it's something that they have an audience for. And you could kind of play around with this in order to make it seem like there's a bigger audience. Now, in terms of metadata, here's what you need to make sure is happening, because it's actually a few things here. First and foremost, we could see the hook on the screen right here. Pranking my dad that my brother fell off the balcony. The key word here is pranking. That is what this video is actually about. The way that we know that is because it says pranking in the hook. If we come down to the hashtags, we see hashtag prank video, hashtag text prank, hashtag funny, hashtag text story. But then really the major key here is if we come into the comments, we could see people say not funny. Check if he's okay. If we scroll down even more, we could see things like he's calm, hashtag prank video, prank, funny. So basically all that's happening is TikTok is understanding, hey, this is what this video is actually about because of the hook, because of the description, because of the hashtags, and because of what people are commenting. And you need to make sure that all 4 of those things are actually aligned. In fact, if you see people commenting stuff on your video that has nothing to do with your video, that could actually be hurting you. And again, if we come back to this video right here with Pawn Stars, we could see number $1 bill. We see the same exact thing in the description right here. If we come into more, we could see the same exact thing in the hashtags. And then if we actually come into the comments, we're going to see the same thing. $1 bill. If we scroll down here, talking about bills. If we scroll down here, talking about bills, talking about money. All of this then adds up and the TikTok algorithm very easily understands, okay, we know who to actually show this content to. And again, comments is literally one of the most important parts of this. So if you see people commenting stuff that has nothing to do with your niche, what you could actually do at the very least is comment back to them mentioning the niche, or comment back to them around that, or you could even leave a pinned comment on your post about that in order to get people to go back and forth to kind of bait them into using that keyword, which is going to help your content go viral. Change number 3 is you need to make sure that you are not manually spending time anymore. 1, trying to figure out what's trending in your niche, and 2, writing your scripts or coming up with your content ideas, because now all of this could be handled by an AI tool that's actually hooked up to TikTok. Now, by far, the best AI tool that I have found for TikTok is going to be ContentBuddy.ai. It allows you to spend less time creating content, more time getting views and growing faster. And they just released their brand new TikTok intelligence dashboard, which is nuts. Check this out. You come over here, you choose TikTok, you're going to fill out some details about your page. We could see the details that I have filled out right here. You fill in your account, your competitors, your niche, your keywords, and this literally goes through. You can refresh it whenever you want, multiple times a day, every morning, which is what I personally do. And then this actually goes through, shows us exactly what is breaking out inside of our niche, shows us what's breaking out from our competitors. We could actually click on recreate right here, and this will literally go through and give you everything you need to recreate the content. It'll give you a script. It will give you hooks, it will give you hashtags, it will give you a description, and you simply just make that content and it drastically increases your odds of actually going viral on TikTok, which is pretty insane. And we can see how quickly this actually went through and did this. In addition to that, if we come over here, this will actually show us all of the trending posts under each of the keywords that our audience is interested in. And it will even show us what other keywords our audience is interested in. We come under account insights right here. This will show us exactly what's doing well, give us other ideas based off of that. This will actually go through and give us feedback on our last post and what we could have done better or what we could have done differently. If we're flopping, it'll tell us exactly why we're flopping, what we need to stop doing, which is pretty incredible. This will actually give you your posting schedule, which will tell you the best days and the best times if you don't already know that. In addition to that, if we scroll up here, we will also see it does the same thing for our competitors. It tells us what our competitors are doing that we are not doing. It goes through and actually does one of those audits for all of our different competitors so we could understand when they're posting, what's working for them, what's not working for them, so that we could learn from it. And then on top of that, if we scroll back up here, we could see that they have 20 other AI tools around research and insights, around actually creating content, around optimizing your reach, around performance analysis. They even have an automation playbook that will help you automate stuff. And the best part about Content Buddies, if you go to the pinned comment below, you could get started with a free trial today. This tool's an absolute no-brainer. It helped me gain over 160,000 followers on TikTok, and it's going to help you go viral more often, grow faster, all while spending way less time creating content. Change number 4 is you need to make sure that you are actually posting at the right time on TikTok. And I know what you're thinking right now, Rob, does this really matter? And it does, because think about it. If you're posting something on TikTok at the wrong time, the wrong audience is going to see it. You're not going to get the type of engagement that you actually need on TikTok. And then as a result, you don't get the views that you want. In terms of actual posting times, I would stick to 3 of them. The first one being 11 a.m., the second being 2 to 3 p.m., and then finally from 6 to 8 p.m. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to post at those times for the next 7 days. And then from there, you're going to be able to figure out, hey, this posting time is really good. This posting time is really bad. And what this will actually allow you to do is very easily see exactly when you should be posting. Now, in terms of days with posting, what you want to do is simply just try to line up the trending content that you're creating with the actual day that you're posting, because this is really going to matter. And like I said, if you're posting at the wrong times, you're posting on the wrong days, ultimately what ends up happening is TikTok says, hey, we don't have an audience that's interested in this right now. And then they shut off your post. Now, in the past, your post would continue to get picked up because TikTok had a shortage of content. But right now, TikTok doesn't have a shortage of content, which actually makes the time that you're posting way more important than ever before. Now, change number 5 is you need to make sure that you're warming up your account before you begin posting a ton of content. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I see so many small accounts make right now. They, right out of the gate, are posting 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. Sometimes they take multiple days off from posting, and this is messing up your TikTok algorithm. Instead, what you want to do in the beginning, you want to post 1 to 2 times a day until you begin to go viral. Once you begin to go viral, then you want to start uploading more content about those same topics or the same topic that same audience might be interested in. Because at the end of the day, if your account isn't warmed up, TikTok doesn't trust you. And you want to make sure that you have a description. You want to make sure you have a bio. You want to make sure that you're engaging with other people inside of your niche. And all these things are going to increase the odds that TikTok warms up your account even faster. And the faster you get your account warmed up, the faster you're going to be off to the races, and you're actually going to go ahead and begin to get views. In addition to that, you want to make sure you are not getting violations on live, getting violations on your content, or giving TikTok any reason to say, hey, we don't trust this person. We don't want to push this person out. And if you are one of those people that has done this, what you need to make sure that you do is post for 7 to 14 days consistently, engage with people in your niche for 7 to 14 days also consistently, and make sure you don't get any more violations. This will actually take you out of TikTok jail. And if not, you're going to be stuck with super low views. You're never going to go viral. You're never going to get the reach that you want, all because you didn't warm up your account or you landed yourself in TikTok jail. And that last thing you want to make sure that you're doing is you want to make sure that your account is actually set up correctly. Let me explain. Now, in order to set up your account correctly, you want to set it up exactly how I have mine set up right here. The first thing that you're going to notice is my name. I named this account Rob the AI Guy because on this account, I talk all about AI changes, AI news, and things like that. Then what TikTok does is when people search for AI, it actually shows me, or they understand immediately what my niche is. In addition to that, if we come over to the description right here, we could see I have several keywords, not one keyword, not two keywords. I have several. I have AI tools, I have AI news, I have AI automations, I have AI agents, I have automate your work with AI, and all these things add up to make the algorithm understand exactly what my content is about, exactly who they should show my content to, and it makes it way easier for both me to get views and the TikTok algorithm to get views. The other thing that you're going to notice is that these keywords match up to the actual hooks in my content, because you didn't know you could do with AI, ChatGPT, insane AI news, breaking AI news. This all helps me get more reach. In addition to that, the other thing that I would do is make sure you have a memorable profile image right here. This is something a lot of people skip. And then one last thing that I would strongly recommend that you do that I haven't done yet, but it's something I need to optimize on my own page, is that you want to make sure that you're actually going through and the playlists that you're setting up actually match the keywords that you're creating content about. For example, Emmy has running tips here, what I eat, bloating tips, recipes, healthy tips and advice. And we could see that's exactly what her content is about. That's exactly what's actually going viral on her page. And you basically just want to give TikTok all these different metadata things. In fact, we can see her name is also Healthy Emmy, which again ties directly into her niche. And she's doing everything right that I just shared with you, which is exactly why you need to be doing all these things. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn exactly how the TikTok algorithm works right now for 2026, I would strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through exactly how it works and how you can make it actually work for you. I'll see you over there.